everyone, this is Tanya here with the Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you guys have chosen to join me on this fabulous day. I'm also excited that I was able to create the sheet load of cards that is hosted by Call Me Crafty Al here on the YT. I was able to join in for the month of January 2021, and I'm excited to share my cards with you guys. But before I do, let me share the example template that she shares with everyone on her channel that is a subscriber of hers. Now, this is the sheet load of cards template that I printed out for January 2021. Now, when you choose to play along, she has the hashtag SUYS Jan 2021 for the month of January. Also, the hashtag show us your sheet load, so that way she knows that you played along and you really enjoy what she's doing on her channel. Now, if you've never heard her Call Me Crafty Al, which is also known as Alicia, I will place a link at the bottom, that way you guys can check her out. She is a phenomenal crafter. I have always enjoyed watching her videos, and she also provides a tutorial to share with you and show you how to create these sheet load of cards, so that way you're not out of the loop. And so what I love about these sheets, it gives you all the supplies that are needed. So for this particular one, I needed to use 3 12x12 pattern papers. I also needed 6 solid cardstock sheets. So I was able to do that with no problem. It's a great way to use up your paper stash if you have a lot of papers. And so that way you'll have the cards ready to go. Another great thing that Alicia did this month was she also offered a sentiment video. So the sentiment video, you can catch that as well, and I chose to use one of her sentiments sheets on one of my set of cards. And I also, on this sheet, she also has it set up where you can make a single card if you choose not to make the 9 set of cards that you can get for following this template. And so this is really cool, but this is what it looks like when you have it. And it looks like a lot. This one right here did have a lot of cutting, but she shows you different ways to break that down. So the process may seem complex by looking at this, but if you watch her video, I guarantee you will fall right in line with what you need to do. So that's what I wanted to share first. So she always has a sheet for that particular month, so that way you'll know what you're working on. Now, for the paper that I use, I chose to use this paper right here that is called Southern Charm. This paper is a paper stack that I've had in my collection for quite some time, and I wanted to pull this out because I wanted my cards to kind of have not only that feminine feel, but a little masculine feel with a little Southern charm included. So this is one of the hot buy papers that I bought from Michael's, and I thought this paper was perfect for this particular project. And so I'll do a quick flip through to kind of show you what some of the papers look like. So the papers are really nice, and you can see how some of the patterns are in there like they are. Really, really beautiful prints. And some of them are real simple, and I like this one because it has more of a lacy feel to it. And then you do have some flowers in there, and you have a lot of different shapes and then a few different sentiments. So these are really, really awesome. So this is the paper that I chose. I just want to do a quick flip through for you guys. And now on for the cards that I created. So I was able to get 9 cards from making the sheet load of cards. And I'm really happy about that because I do plan on participating again later on in the year, making some more cards. But I'm so glad I got a chance to do it for this month. So here's my stack of 9 cards, as you see. Have them all right here, and I'm going to share each one with you. So for the first one, I have this one right here. You can see how everything has been laid out. You can see how I use that different pattern paper. And then the pattern paper is going to repeat on my other cards, but they are positioned in different places. All my cards are made to be similar, and you can see from the details right here that I added some sequins as well, so that way I have a little bling. Now I borrowed that little step from Alicia because I thought that was too cute, and I felt like this card needed a little bling. So I chose to use some of the sequins on there, so that way this card would have a little pop. And I feel like it did just the trick with a little bling there. and it says thank you for the gift. So these are the thank you sentiments that I use from printing out one of her sheets. Now she does have other sentiments that she does provide, but this is really cool because it allows you to be creative and also take something that she's already given you and take it to another level. Now this is another one right here, and as you can see, I still need to work on, I don't have a die to cut this flax, and she also shares that with you. This one right here, it began to be a little large on part of it, but we still working out some kinks within this card process here. But for the most part, I'm really happy with my first sheet load of cards, because I noticed that I did have to go back and still trim some of the different pieces, even though I cut them to the exact size from the sheet to get it to where I wanted it. And here's my other one right here. This one says thank you so much. I also have this one that says thank you. I have this one that says so very thankful for you. This one says thank you so very much. So very thankful. Thank you. And this one right here says a note of thanks. On the back of all my cards, I did choose to go ahead and add my stamp, which says inspired by life, one of a kind, art created by. Now I did not sign it at the moment. I will go back and do that later. And it also says created by hand. That is my signature stamp that I choose to use on the back of all of my cards or anything that I create. So those are how I created all 9 of my cards. I am really excited that I had a chance to play. And she has so many beautiful sheet load of card templates that you can go back and print out, long as you're a subscriber to her channel. I want to thank Alicia so much for bringing the sheet load of cards to YouTube. This has been awesome. I've been watching most of your videos, and I've seen the type of work that you do, and it speaks volumes. So keep up the good work. And also, anybody who wants to try it, just use those different hashtags, and you can go to her videos and learn more if you want to see more on how to create and what to create, because every month is something different. And I have really enjoyed this process. And if you've liked what I've shown today, go ahead and comment down below. But also, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that. Be a part of my family by clicking the subscribe button. It does not cost you anything. In addition to that, please go ahead and comment. I love to read your feedback and also comment back to you. In addition to that, I also have an Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Feel free to go ahead and do that as well, so you can see what I have on my channel as far as my Instagram, because I like to share different things outside of crafting as well on there. And I also would like you to click the bell so you'll be notified when I release new videos, so you can stay in the loop with what's going on with Memory Lane Keepsakes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and continue to be blessed as always. Bye bye.